Happy Wednesday, everyone. We are tracking clear skies across the region thanks to high pressure. Next weather system is a cold front pushing across the upper Mississippi Valley. Now, 71 in Marlington, 76 in Oak Hill, 77 in Beckley. Doesn't get much better than that. But look at this, folks. Fargo, North Dakota, 97 degrees. Denver, 95. All this heat is headed east, and no visas required as it moves into our region. We are going to see a big heat wave develop Sunday and continue through next week. We're starting to see signs of a pattern change. Cooler temperatures in the northwest, that's pushing this warmth out into the plains and much of the east. So we are going to see national headlines with this heat dome that sets up along and east of the Mississippi River and expands into the southwest. In the meantime, picture perfect sunset. Send a photo and we'll put it on tonight. You don't need your air conditioner tonight with the temperature down to 58 degrees. Today upper 70s, tomorrow 85, plenty of sunshine. Wind turns out of the southwest at about 10 miles per hour. Your aches and pains forecast sponsored by ARH, more for Appalachia. Well, the good news here is very little in the way of pressure change. You'll feel when the front comes through Friday evening, the pressure will lower a bit, but then it rises and it stays elevated through the middle part of next week. I want to show you this map because Friday, there's likely going to be storms in Pennsylvania, but once we get farther south into our region, there will be 1 or 2 gusty storms between 5 and 9 o'clock as the front does come through. Lower humidity on Saturday, still temperatures near 80 degrees, and then a heat dome builds. And when this heat dome settles in, little in the way of cloud cover, very little in the way of rain, lots of sunshine and warm temperatures. The upper level pattern is something reminiscent of 2012, and a big heat ridge develops across the east with excessive heat warnings and heat advisory, dangerous conditions from about 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. that continues through the middle part of the week. But what's going to actually break this heat wave? Well, first of all, gusty storms possible late Friday. 1 or 2 north of I-64. There's the heat wave Sunday into next week. We also have poor air quality that's going to set up in the urban areas along I-79 and then I-81 to I-95. Anytime you're under a heat dome with very warm temperatures and very light winds, that allows pollutants to settle in. So unhealthy air will be the case in the Ohio Valley, east of our area, I-81 to I-95. What's going to break the pattern is this heat ridge shifts west into the southwest and allows somewhat cooler air to push along the periphery of that heat ridge. Now, this is reminiscent of what happened June 29th, 2012. It's something we will follow very carefully at the end of next week because we know what happened. We had a derecho come through. So we're going to watch that closely because there is potential late in the period, not in the next 7 days for that to happen, but after that to break down the heat. Look at that, lower to mid 80s Thursday and Friday, 80 degrees on Saturday, 88 on Sunday, and then we are in the low 90s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and the heat indices even higher than that. Tiger, we average 3 days where the temperature is 90 degrees in the entire summer.
Oh, wow.
We're going to have 3 back-to-back days right off the bat next week.
Man, so how long do you think that these hot trends will continue?
So I think what's going to happen is once we get into the following weekend, we will get some sort of a front come through with storms that'll cool us off a few degrees. And then we're probably going to build that heat ridge again once we get into the very later part of June or the first part of July. Gone are these temperatures in the 40s at night. So we're going to be definitely off to the races probably for the rest of the summer.
All right, well, I guess appreciate the cooler temps while we have them today because they're going to be gone very soon. Now we have more news and weather coming your way right after the break.